Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Devon Achad ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now it's Tua. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Ravens has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Yeah! And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Aguilar goes off in motion. Final play of the half. Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump. And these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver. But at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Aguilar goes off in motion. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now Jackson, this a designed run.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass.
Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get... They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Go ahead.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And now for a second time, he loses the football. One of the Ravens has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They motion the slot man left. Jackson now on second down. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. First and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Jackson now. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Off the play fake, Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They put Smythe in motion. Tua gonna hold on to this. A hit, and he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tua gonna give it to Achane. He'll take this down inside the 30. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down and 8. Hill brought in motion. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and break.
And this one is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
The Ravens offense getting set to... Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing Jackson. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
This one caught at the 4. Aguilar goes off in motion. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. To the goal line and in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play call.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's 2. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did.
Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. One of the Ravens has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready.
Hill brought in motion.
Ready.
2 and out on 1st down. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. 3rd down and 9.
Go ahead.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Gonna go right back to Henry. And good hard running will get him down close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hill brought in motion. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. To the left side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
right, come on. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And the problems continuing. He coughed it up again. One of the Ravens has it inside the 30. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's first and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender, not only to secure the recovery, but then to turn into a runner. Thought he was going to score for a minute, but either way, his offense now is in prime position, first and goal, hoping to capitalize.
And he'll take this down to about the 7. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out, first down and 10. Here's Tungo Vailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
High throw, but it's reeled in. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
44, ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Sims now to return it. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Just refusing to go down, he winds up with a gain of 7. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the